Hello Internet, this is Irina, the Siberian who's gone international. Since my channel is about comparing lives in different countries, I came up with an idea to track for a whole week how much do I spend in Helsinki. So every day for a week I will be documenting my expenses. So hopefully by the end of the week I will be able to produce a video which will show you how much money do you need in order to survive in Helsinki. Today is Wednesday, I'm working from home, so I guess today's expenses are probably gonna be very low. Though once I finish, I'm planning to go grocery shopping. I've recently returned from the family trip, so my fridge is pretty empty because I tried to finish up all the food before we left. So fridge looks pretty empty and it looks like I will have to do some grocery shopping today. But I live alone now, so I cannot buy too much food because it will get expired before I will have a chance to eat it. Alright, let's go. Okay, number one priority on the list, coffee. Okay, my grocery shopping is over, so in total I spent 41 euros 20 cents. Let's see what do you get in Finland for 41 euros. So first of all, salad, and there will be quite many ingredients that I got for it. Then I bought some vegetables for tortillas that I make. So cucumber, bell peppers, 5 tomatoes. Okay, this is the Finnish thing, though they have them in Sweden too, but in Sweden they eat these buns with almond filling, while in Finland the filling with jam is more popular. So this is a bun. I don't know, it's nothing special, it's just a bun with jam and whipped cream inside. And for many years I was completely neutral about them. I didn't like them, I didn't understand like what's so cool about them. But something happened 2 years ago and I don't know, I fell in love. And they sell them only for 1 month in a year, and during that month I overeat them compulsively, and then I take a year-long break until this time of the year comes again. And now it is that time of the year. Yeah, then tortillas for tortilla. I decided to be fancy this time and get the whole wheat ones. Usually I get the regular ones. I hope these ones will not be too disgusting, because unfortunately quite often the healthier it is, the worse it tastes. Then again, cherry tomatoes for my salad. That salad makes like 90% of my diet. Maybe I will share the recipe one day. Coffee beans, very important. I nearly ran out of them, so needed to refill. Minced meat for tortillas. Another package of minced meat. They were on sale, so you were supposed to buy 2 together. Again, tomatoes for the salad, onions for tortillas, feta cheese for the salad, and tablets for the dishwasher. I have just one left. So here is the whole thing. This is what you get for 41 euros. Getting ready to go to work. Since winter never came this year, I still can cycle to work, and I think this is what I'm gonna do today. I'm not feeling too lazy. So yes, you can see winter never came. It's the 16th of January, it looks like April. So there is nothing stopping me from taking the bike and going to work by bike. On Thursday, the food that they were offering at our canteen at work did not look very attractive, so I walked to the nearby store and got myself a mango, a pie with minced meat, and a salmon soup. This fancy lunch costed me 330 euros. After work, I again stopped at the store to refill my stock of lychees. I love them, and it's the season now when the large volumes are being imported from Madagascar and other countries where they grow. So I try to buy as much as I can in January, because quite soon the price per kilo will double. In addition to that, I got a couple of mangoes and ended up spending 9.36 euros more that day. Actually, it still feels a bit surreal to me that on the 16th of January I'm cycling to work and there is absolutely no snow outside. We've never had a winter like this. I can't say I enjoy cycling a lot. Actually, I miss having a car, and actually once I was having this internal monologue with myself trying to justify that we need a car, and I couldn't because, you know, I have, like, my office is 3 kilometers away from my apartment. I can either cycle there or take a direct train. Also, I have a direct train going to the airport, a direct train going to the city center, so anywhere I need to go I can get within 30 minutes. And on the other hand, yeah, a car is more comfortable, but I would have to pay for the gas, taxes, insurance, all of that is not cheap in Finland. Then I would have to buy the car. Cars are also not cheap in Finland. I think Finland has one of the oldest set of cars in the whole Europe, because it's also heavily taxed. Then you have the maintenance. So I came to a conclusion that it doesn't really make any sense for me to buy a car. This is why I'm cycling to work or taking a train. On Friday, I again went to the office by bike. Also, I brought my own food to the office, so I didn't have to spend anything during the lunch hour. But in the evening, my colleague has arranged a gathering at her place, and since I didn't want to come empty-handed, I bought a bottle of wine and some cheese. That was 16.49 in total. In addition to that, after the party, me and my 3 other colleagues went to the local bar, where I paid 3 euros to leave my jacket in the cloakroom and 7 more for a beer. Yeah, a pint of beer is 7 euros in Finland. Today is Saturday, so I went to eat out with my friend. And what I got was foo soup, which was like 13.50 euros, and a Vietnamese coffee, which I'm not quite sure what exactly is it, but it was about 3 euros. In order to get there, I had to buy a single train ticket, which in Helsinki costs 280 and works on all public transport for 80 minutes. Of course, the meeting with my friend lasted longer than 80 minutes, so I also paid 280 to get back. Also, while I was waiting for my friend, I made 2 impulsive purchases. The first one is this scarf. I really like the color. And this one was, how much? Like 13 euros? Yeah, 13 euros. And pajamas. But in my defense, I can say that it was on sale. It was just 6 euros. And it's really cute. So I think it's justified. I don't think I will regret that. Yeah. On Sunday, I spent the whole day at home editing my video about free e-visa to Russia. This autumn, Russia has finally done something which should have been done a very long time ago. And I left my house only once to refill the stock of lychees and to buy a pack of milk. I'm not really a fan of our canteen food, so on Monday I took advantage of having this salad bar in the store located next to my office and got a salad. The way it works, you can mix all the ingredients you see here, and it's gonna cost you approximately 15.9 euros per kilo. A salad like this costed me 5.23. In the evening, I again refilled my stock of lychees. God, I think I know on what am I wasting the biggest portion of my budget. And in addition to that, I got tortillas, salad, cashew nuts, which I also add to my salad, and some sweets. I was not planning to buy that many sweets, but father apparently has released these new chocolate bars, so I kind of had to. On Tuesday, I decided to give our canteen a chance and ate the lunch there. It has a fixed price, it's always $6.20, and it was a disappointment. So that's why I normally never eat there. It's Thursday and my friend came to visit me from Helsinki. My friend is on a business trip in Helsinki, so I'm having more expenses. And we came to this Peruvian place called cevicheria and got pisco sours, ceviches, and some soup. And again, of course, that day I had to spend $5.60 on a public transport. So here's the Excel table with my expenses of that week, split by categories: groceries, lunches at work, public transport, eating out, and clothes. And Jesus, I spend a lot of money on food. So the total spendings of this week are 211 euros, out of which I spent 70 euros on eating out. Wow, eating out in Finland is expensive. I only did it twice this week. And also I spent nearly 100 euros on groceries. Other expenses are rather small, so I don't know, what do you think? How does it look in comparison to your cities and countries? Of course, this report of the week doesn't include my fixed expenses like gym membership, mortgage payments, electricity bills, etc. If you're interested about those ones, let me know, maybe I'll make a video on them too. And in the meantime, let me know in the comments whether this report has surprised you, whether you were expecting the total to be higher or lower, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. See you in the next video. Bye!